Hello everyone, welcome back to It's English Ocean. So today's lesson is very important because in today's video I'll be telling you how to agree or disagree with someone or somebody's opinion. I know most of you casually say I agree with you or I disagree with you, but there are some alternatives that you can use instead of just saying I agree with you or I disagree with you. So first of all, I'll be talking about agreeing and then subsequently for disagreeing. Also, earlier uploaded a video regarding 6 phrases that you can use to say I'm choking. I know many of you are really bored by saying and talking or texting again and again I'm choking or I was choking. But if you're really bored, I've provided you 6 phrases. So it's in the description down below, or I've provided the link up there also. So do check it there. Now let's begin with today's lesson.
So, to agree, the first one is exactly. Exactly. It means what you want to hear from that person, he has spoken that exact thing. Then you'll say exactly. It is much similar to definitely. Definitely. That you totally agree with that person. Definitely. It's so definite. Third one is yes, absolutely. Yes, absolutely. This too means exactly the same as the previous two ones. You completely agree with that person. Yes, absolutely. Proceeding with yes. Fourth one is that's so true. That's so true. It means that what that person has said, you feel it to be truth. Or maybe that person has said something truth. Also, we can say that's so right. That's so right. In replacement of true, we can use right. It means absolutely the same. Yeah, absolutely. Now, here you may be thinking, why have you absolutely? I doesn't mean to agree the thing, but absolutely is also used when you want to say yes for something. Instead of just saying yes or yeah, you can say absolutely. So, there are many ways in which you can use absolutely. Next one is I agree 100%. I agree 100%. For this, let's take an example. There is a debate going on between you and your friends, and you are giving your opinions. And yeah, each and everyone is giving his or her opinion, but your best friend has given such a good clue about something that you say, I agree 100%. Or for more justification, you can say, I agree 101%. Next one is, that's just what I was thinking. That's just what I was thinking. It means what you was thinking in your mind, that particular person has spoken that only. So there is kind of resemblance. So this also totally means the same, that you agree with that person because that person has spoken what you were thinking in your mind. The last one for agreeing is you took the words right out of my mouth. It's kind of idiomatic expression, but yeah, you can say this proceeding how laughing. It doesn't mean that that person has taken the words from your mouth by putting his or her hand. Actually, this is a kind of idiomatic I've said earlier, that what you was thinking or that what you were now just going to say, that person has said that before. Or maybe you haven't spoken that, you may be thinking in you're in your mind, but that person has spoken it now. Then you can say you took the words right out of my mouth. It's a best expression actually to agree with someone. Now let's proceed on to disagree. The first one to disagree is that's a valid point, but that's a valid point, but it is used when you think that person, whatever that person has put it or whatever that person has spoken, is valid, is true, but not so true that you totally agree on that. And then why we have used but is you don't want to hurt that person, and then after but put your opinion. What do you think? Then just say that's a valid point, but then say whatever you want, blah blah blah. So for disagreeing, I've put all very polite phrases so that you don't hurt that person by rudely saying disagree. Because when you disagree with someone, you have to be very polite. Your rude behavior or your rude way of saying may make that person really aggressive. Next one is not necessarily. Not necessarily. This is a kind of rude. Maybe when you're just very angry from that person, then you say it, not necessarily. That what you're saying, it's not always there, it's not necessary it's happening, or it is there, but it's not normally, it's not there. No, necessarily, not necessarily. Third one is not actually disagreeing, but you're not sure about that. I'm not sure about that. This means that whatever that person has spoken or presented his or her opinion, you don't know that whether that person has spoken truth or not. You don't know what's the history behind that, what's the mystery behind that. And you are not confirmed, so you are not totally agreeing with that person because you're not sure what that person has spoken. Next one is also very wonderful. It is, I don't feel the same way. I don't feel the same way. That what that person has put it, what that person has spoken, is not that you think it should be done or you don't feel the same way. Or for example, you want to rearrange your room and your brother says that it should be like this, or for choosing the paint for your room, your brother has chosen a specific paint and you don't feel the same way. You don't know that maybe that color will suit your room or you or not. So that's why you will say, I don't feel the same way. It's not my choice. This is also kind of very polite. I see what you're saying, but I see what you're saying, but then put your opinion, blah, blah, blah. You don't want to hurt that person directly, and you're indirectly saying that you are indirectly disagreeing with that person. You'll say that, I see what you're saying, but actually, it's not like that, or it should not be done like that. And put your opinion. It's very, very polite. I'm sure that person won't get hurt anyway. Now, this one you can say but two ways, either by adding I'm afraid or not adding. So, first of all, by adding I'm afraid, I can't really agree with you. Because why you are saying you're afraid? Because sometimes it's casually, not intentionally actually. You're just normally saying I'm afraid. Or sometimes what that person has spoken or what his or her opinion is really scary or it's not good for the health or whatever that person is talking about, that's not actually good, it's something bad. And so that's why we're saying I'm afraid. I can't really agree with you there because you're directly saying that no, it's not be there like that. Or if you don't want to add afraid here, you're not afraid with that person's opinion, you can just say I can't really agree with you there, by politely saying you can't be rude, your volume should be normal, your tone should be normal. Then only that person will not feel really horrible. The next one is actually I don't quite agree. You don't quite agree with that person. Actually, I don't quite agree. You say this by preceding actually. So actually it's a sign of that no, you are not into it or you are giving an excuse for this. You don't totally agree. You don't quite agree. Quiet doesn't mean that you are shutting your mouth, you are quiet. It's just normally used. Natives use this a lot. Now, the last one is I'm sorry, but I disagree with you about this. You're apologizing. At the same time, you are disagreeing formally. It's so nice because you are apologizing at the same moment. And you were directly saying that person, no, please, I don't agree with you there, because your opinion maybe is not true or it's not good or it's maybe harm. So you just don't agree. And the thing is that you apologize. You said sorry for that. So guys, these were the phrases for to agree and these two disagree. Hope you like the video. Actually, this one is long because I have to a little bit explain and there were so many phrases. Hope now you'll be becoming more confident while in a conversation and you'll feel more polite while disagreeing or agreeing both. Actually, I'm really sorry about the changing of angle of video again and again, and also there is a lot of background noise and the video is moving again and again. Now also it's moving. The thing is that the reason behind this is actually I'm not shooting at the place I used to, so that's why I've changed my place for today because of some reason I can't tell, and that's why there is so much movement and so much disturbance in the video. I'm really sorry, I apologize. So I hope you learned something new from this video, and don't forget to subscribe and like the video. So see you in the next video. Till then, bye bye. Thank you. Thank you for watching.